once because I don't remember the exact numbers for the limit of item entities, and I don't really feel like figuring it out at the moment. Okay, so I need to aim up just a little. But if I stand in the water, does that work? That works. I don't want it hitting the little ledge in the water is what it is. Because then it might end up getting caught on the ledge. I don't want the cobblestone getting caught on the ledge up here when I'm trying to transport it down to the bottom, you know? Kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, see? Dirt got caught on the ledge there. If done wrong, the item transportation can, well, go wrong. See, this is what I was talking about. I have so much dirt that I just don't know what to do with it all. You know, what am I going to do with this much dirt, honestly? For now, I'm going to store it in this barrel just so I have inventory space, but in the end, I'm going to have to start making barrels for behind me because I just don't have anywhere else to put it. I'm going to have to start moving the storage barrels for cobblestone over to the side for the dirt because I don't have any barrels to spare. Yet at the same time, I also need to actually, you know, go forth and build enough barrels for both sides here. I actually need to count out how many barrels that is as well, because I never really counted that out. Okay, so I'm going to want this because I need to craft some tools. Namely, I need to craft a bunch of axes, as well as a pickaxe, a shovel, you know, the usual. Well, it didn't travel the experience all the way into the water, did it? That's annoying. Okay, the kelp hasn't harvested yet, so I can't do that. This is going to need a lot of materials if I'm going to start in on that. Where am I at on here? Oof. 25 barrels of cobblestone. 26 barrels of cobblestone. What are you doing, big slime? What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, boy? Get over here. What do you think you're doing? Ah! He spewed himself at me. The heck? Yes. Yes. Excellent. The baby slimes are not able to survive standing on magma. However, because they, I'm just gonna punch them. Yeah, see, they just kind of sputter out there. Is there another one up here? Probably not. Right, tools. I need tools. Let's also craft that block of slime, the slime block. I need a pickaxe. I need a shovel. I need a lot of shovels, but mostly I need axes, because I actually need to go chopping down the forest, basically. Craft myself a stack of twigs. Why did it stop crafting? Here we go. All the axes. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Now, what can I use? Oh, right, the wooden shovel. I was like, what can I use that has a single, a single plank as a material? And it's like, well, there's the wooden shovel, you know, which is used to make the wooden boat. Which is ironic, because that means that you use 6.5 planks to craft a wooden boat. Boop, bada boop, 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 boop. Okay, now I sleep in the bed, because I'm going to have to go to a nearby forest. Also going to need to gather some food. Let's grab 1 cooked mutton, and let's go back to the cooked beef. Let's move these axes around a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, the cooked mutton gets eaten right away, freeing up that inventory spot. Then we switch over to the cooked beef once we're done healing. We'll go use up this wooden shovel. I'm just going to make some path blocks around here. That way I ain't got to worry too much about the grass. You know, I still got to worry about Enderman. Just plopping grass blocks down wherever. But it's not as bad. Eventually, I will, of course, rip up the flooring and replace it all with dirt and more lanterns. However, in the meantime, I will make use of what I have in order to properly excavate all of this material. The reason why I'm still over here digging instead of actually heading to the forest is because I do want to finish off this section. I probably won't do the chunk over there just yet. I'll do that after I return from the forest, but I do need to go to the forest, retrieve a lot of materials, specifically logs. Actually, I think I want to start growing my own trees, because if I grow my own trees, then I am able to make use of the flowers in order to get beehives. I want beehives. Therefore, in order to get beehives, I will need to make use of having flowers near the trees when they grow up, from saplings to full-grown trees, which means I need to look into what flowers I want where. I'm probably going to use up a lot of the bone blocks, because I can break those back down into just regular bone meal. Yeah, this plan's starting to come together already. As you can see, the place, again, is starting to look much nicer now that everything's all, evened out. I mean, that looks real nice, right? That's kind of picturesque. Once this hill is out of the way, it'll look a little bit better. I think I'll just use this up to fill in path blocks around the edge of the chunk border. I gotta excavate that. Darn. Okay. This is on a chunk border, so I gotta excavate this in order to path block here. Yeah, see? That's what I was thinking was gonna happen, was it was gonna just use all the shovel right up. Oh well. Yeah. Now, dig out all of this, because this is on a chunk border. There we go. Then I need to dig out here, because this is on a chunk border. I mean, I don't need to, but I want to, This is, of course, an entrance. Therefore, I don't need to worry about that hole in the ground, because that's an actual entrance to a cave. Leads down to spider spawner. Oops. Yeah, it leads down to a spider spawner, which I will make use of to create a spider farm in order to have a source of string. Because otherwise I don't have any wool for carpets. With the string, I can turn the string into wool, or I can use the string as is. I can use the string as the wire for a tripwire hook. Which means I'll be able to make it so that I can detect when an entity is passing by an area. allowing me to output a redstone signal on anything showing up, really. Oops. Now I'll just path block all of this in order to you know what? I might as well just dig all this out while I'm here. If I use my shovel to turn it into a path block, it takes 1 durability. If I excavate it, it takes 1 durability. I might as well just excavate it. Right? However, now I don't have very much durability left on the tool, so... Yep. There it goes. Ah! You missed. You tried to hurt me. Bad goat. Where'd you go? There you are. Ah, the kelp harvested. Good. Now we can get a bunch more experience. Let's see. I want to deposit... Actually, instead of me going and messing around with the kelp some more, I'm going to deposit all of this stuff so that I have room for the logs, because my logs go in this barrel. And as you can see, I don't have many. Yeah. I want to transport all that down, but I can't at the moment. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. In the words of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, I'm off to see the wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a Harry wizard, Hagrid. What? Cannonball! One thing I did do off camera was I cleared up a little bit more of the seagrass in the area. Cute little sheep. Anyways. Yeah, I cleared up some of the seagrass in the area, so that means that I don't get as much lag when I'm sitting there rendering all of the water and fancy graphics. The first thing I actually need to craft out here is a crafting table. The second thing I need to craft is a bed, but I don't have the materials to craft one. Therefore, I need to instead head over here. Actually, I'm going to take this entrance. Do 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 do. Poop. Another useful benefit of me not messing around with the kelp at the moment is that it keeps that stuff stored for later, which means it keeps the experience stored for later as well. Aha! A copper ingot. You guys just saw it. That guy dropped a copper ingot. That is one of the changes that Mojang made to the game. Now your drowned farms, instead of dropping gold, will drop copper, which kind of reduces the usefulness of a drowned farm, reduces the usefulness of a zombie farm. However, it does allow for the usefulness to be somewhat inherent of a drowned farm for copper, and you can now use zombie farms to get copper as well, because, you know, copper, because you can convert the zombies into drowned if you utilize enough water. The simplest way being, of course, cobwebs, which requires shears on cobwebs. You might need silk touch for it. I know if you're using an axe, you need silk touch to pick up cobwebs. Yes, I am just kind of letting the leaves naturally decay. The reason for that is because it would take durability off of the axe for me to go using the axe to chop down the leaves. Instead, I'll just let the leaves decay on their own, and then I don't have to worry about it. It frees me up to, you know, do more by virtue of allowing me to go chop down the next tree while the leaves just do their thing. And on top of that, I get to remove a bit of forest from the map here. Which means that I won't have a bunch of enemies hiding in the forest. You know? Let's see, where are more leaves? Sorry for being quiet. I'm just trying to go around and make sure I chop down a bunch of trees before night sets. Because I'm navigating all of this terrain and chopping down the trees, and yeah, it's just a lot of mental strain. I'm not used to really talking while I'm deforesting a place. I'm used to just kind of going through and taking everything out and then coming back through, picking up all the loot, stuff like that. This would be a good time for me to turn on my auto jump. However, if I did that, I'd miss out on places like this. That's a nifty little corner of the map. Okay, let's see, what else we got around here? This little sand bridge is floating. I'm gonna have to excavate all of this at some point. Because this place is just... it's bad. Like, there's so much wrong with this place. Let's see what we got. There we go. Now I can excavate these. Just chopping the lumber with my axe. It's fine. That was, ow. It was a bad batch of rotten flesh. There we go. Okay. Let's see, we've got a lot of materials here to work with. Let's eat some more quick beef. Yeah. If anything updates these two sand blocks, they're going to fall into the water. Which is kind of sad, because, you know, it looks like a nice sand bridge, but it's not an actual sand bridge. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not too wide the whole way through. You know, it's a very narrow bridge. So you got to be careful on it. And if you're wondering why I'm picking up all the saplings, if I already have a full stack back in my storage chest next to the farm, the reason for that is because I can use the saplings in the composter, as well as being able to just use the saplings to grow more trees for the bees, because this is actually a decently sized tree that doesn't grow too large. Primarily, it doesn't grow the diagonal branches. I hate those diagonal branches. They're so annoying to deal with, because you gotta like climb up in the tree in order to get rid of them, and that's just annoying. You know, that's extra time you could be spending chopping down more trees. You know, you could spend that time just dealing with more logs instead of dealing with more leaves and trees and stuff. The alternative, of course, is to take out all the leaves first and then deal with the logs. That's just even more work. And it's like, well, my options are potentially lose a few items, but since it's all like sticks and saplings, I'm fine, you know? I just gotta remember to pick up all the items. That being said, I think the X-ray texture pack allows me to see items through the ground. Which means I should probably grab that. Because that would allow me to, you know, see where all of these items are that I'm probably missing. You know, like over here. It really helps everything stand out a lot more. Okay, that's a path block. So I've been over here before. I think. Either that or an Enderman placed a path block for my base over here. Which would be probably just as funny. Especially since down there was a lot of water, which means if an Enderman did place that path block there, then it probably got injured, which is why it's funny. Because, you know, yeah, it stole the block from my base, and yeah, I'd be upset about that, but then it went and put the block in water, which means it was probably the reason all of these sand blocks got updated and fell down, and is now causing a bunch of moving water. Okay. First night. Let's see how well we did. A little over 2 stacks, it looks like. We're not doing too bad. Oops. Let's see if we can get a few more, shall we? Yeah. There he goes. Okay. There. Got all the leaves cleared out. Now it's not raining items. Yeah, this is a good point for me to mention that it really does help a lot if you like the videos. Helps if you subscribe. Tells YouTube to suggest my videos to more people. You know what? I'm tired of always needing to do this by hand. I'm going to go grab a bucket, and then I'm going to use the bucket to... Oops. Accidentally dove to the bottom. I'm going to use the bucket to carry some water around. And with that water, I'm going to flush away all of the various grass. Where did I store my buckets? I have 2 buckets of lava around here somewhere, and I don't remember where I put them. I used to have 3, but long ago I lost one of them. Let's see. Here they are. Bucket of lava. I need to store the lava somewhere safe, of course. I shall store the lava right here. It's a temporary storage spot, therefore I don't need to worry too much. Now I will go retrieve some water. Got my infinite water source right there. For specifically such a reason. That was the original reason, which I put the source there, the water source. Now I can go and say, if I don't want grass, I can just go bloop, and it just washes all the grass away. I said it, well, that works. I was like, I said it washes all the grass away. It was like, I don't want to wash the grass away. It's like, grrr, stop being impossible. There we go. One thing I, of course, do need to sometimes be concerned of is it will wipe out my torches as well. Therefore, I have to be careful of that. But other than that, I'm able to quickly and easily remove any grass in the area. And that allows me to just pick up all the seeds, pick up all the twigs, the whole 9 yards. Assuming I remembered to leave myself enough inventory space to do so. Oops. There we go. Looking much better already. You can waterlog the bed. That's kind of funny. Come on, grab the water source. There you go. You may think that it's sometimes easier to just not worry about the water source and just break all the grass. Kind of yes, kind of no. Because this allows me to easily, break a lot of various little grasses that are just all over the place. Very easily. And I can do so with just 1 or 2 clicks instead of needing to go through and actually long press. That was your own fault, pig. Like, I'm working here. You know? Give me a break. But yeah, this allows me to quickly and easily break a lot of grass blocks in a decently accurate manner without needing to worry about, you know, am I going to swing at the wrong thing? Am I going to, you know, mess it up somehow? Instead, I can just quickly and easily wash everything away in one direction without needing to worry about, you know, am I doing it right? Am I missing anything? Did I perhaps, you know, did I forget a block or something? You know, I don't have to worry about that because instead I just have the water. And the water just washes it all away. And then I can just look at the outskirts of the water and find out... Oh, storage space running out. Okay. That means that I am near the end of the 4th hour. But this allows me to very quickly and easily find out if I maybe need to go back over an area. I can quickly and easily, find all of the different seeds. I can find all of the different sticks and saplings. I can plant it beneath a tree in order to catch all of the different materials, for example, allowing me to easily access all of the rewards, which I am obviously out here looking for in the first place, while still gathering all of the different objects, It saves me time, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. And then, of course, as I move out this way, I can look at all of this stuff, and I can just do things like this, where I, bring all the water out here, and then I go through, make sure, okay, I have all of the seeds from in here. Now I go over here, and I just pick up the water. And now, all of this area is clear of any tall grass. I can just do that again and again and again, as many times as I need. It's a very simple, very straightforward process, and it works, I don't really need to do too much out here, specifically all the way out here. Like, this is just kind of extra. This is me just being me. But like down here, for example, all of these flowers, I want these flowers. Therefore, I'm going to gather all of these flowers. But the easiest way for me to gather all of the flowers is water, because it'll just, go ahead and properly break it. And then on top of that, it'll flush it all down into this little tiny area down here where I can quickly and easily collect it. Then I can do the same down here. You can see it really goes a long way. And because of that, I'm able to keep moving the water source over, allowing me to quickly and easily gather all of the various components. Which are washed all down into one centralized location. This also allows me to force all of the items to stack together, meaning they will not stick around as separate items, which helps conserve space. I should head to the bed immediately, because it is really dark out here. Yep, already there's a creeper. Yeah, I kind of noticed. Goodbye, creeper. Shot him in the foot to get rid of him. He used to be an adventurer like me until he took an arrow to the knee. I know. Bad joke. There is a zombie riding a zombie over there. Not even joking. There is a zombie riding a zombie. A baby zombie is riding a zombie. Ow. See, this is why you're burning to death, skeleton. Or you were. Oop, I missed. No. That was close. He almost did detonate. He must have taken damage from something, because this thing's not strong enough to one-shot. Where's that zombie? Oh, it looks like the baby zombie did not make it. Where'd you go, skeleton? I know you're over here somewhere. Are you in this area over here? Nope. Must be over here somewhere. He was over here. I know he was over here. He was shooting me. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps me, helps the channel. Thank you for watching, of course. This has been Blue64 with Blue Nexus Gaming. Playing Minecraft, Bedrock Edition, 1.17, .0, I think. They will be releasing another 1.17 update, in case you're wondering, if you were unaware. A lot of the features of 1.17 aren't yet finished. A lot of parity updates still need to happen to make it compatible with Java, stuff like that. They will be making more updates in the future. Therefore, there is, of course, plenty more fun to be had in Minecraft. And that means plenty more content for me to create, plenty more content for me to release, plenty more content for me to enjoy, plenty more content for you to enjoy, because, you know, you get to watch me goof around with all of the different componentry and whatnot. And hopefully I end up with people who want to give me money on Patreon. I did check my Patreon recently, and there have been no donations yet. So there's that. It wasn't really something I expected. You know, I haven't really got very many subscribers. I didn't expect to find any Patreon donors yet. That's fine. I'm still just kind of doing this as my own thing at the moment. And if someone wants to donate to me, that's fine too. However, in the meantime, have fun out there, because I know this video is about to end in about probably 5 seconds. Because that's just how my luck goes. I do keep recording until it actually runs out of memory, because that's just the recording time, you know. That's how it goes. But I will continue clearing out the grass. I'm going to chop down a lot of these trees, and then I'm probably going to just wash away all of the grass, chop down the trees. Probably just going to return to base afterwards. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, wash away trees, wash away grass, return to base, and then back to excavating that hill. Yeah. I just need to gather enough wood to make the storage so that I can finish excavating the hill so that I can make a proper tree farm. I mean like a real proper tree farm, complete with auto collection of saplings and sticks and stuff. I had one in an old Minecraft world that I never recorded. I just never really got to use it. Well, I mean, I got to use the tree farm. I just never got to use the Minecraft world for recording. Before the factory reset of my phone happened. Yeah. It's going to look nice, I promise you. I assure you it will look nice. It will be a little bit, garish, obviously, because it's going to be a tree farm. So it's going to be